This week's Torah portion is the portion of Beha'alotcha, which speaks about the lighting of the candelabra, the menorah in the heart of the tabernacle. But I want to focus for a moment, not on the parsha, but on the haftarah portion. The haftarah is taken from Zechariah the prophet, and he speaks about if the Jewish people will ultimately serve God by keeping Torah, by following the mitzvot, they will receive the following just desserts. They will receive what is called the Messiah, the Mashiach, the salvation, redemption of the Jewish people. And in so describing, Zechariah the prophet says, Ki hineni mevi et avdi tzemach. Says God, I will ultimately bring for you my servant tzemach. What exactly is tzemach? Tzemach in English is defined as shoot, the shoot plant. But tzemach literally means to grow. And what the Navi is actually telling, what the prophet is saying in the word of God to the Jewish people, is that when it comes to their redemption, when it comes to their exodus, when it comes to their ability to subscribe to God and to witness that ultimate redemption of the Messiah, it is absolutely like a tzemach, something that grows, something that evolves, something that is procedural. In other words, and we've said this many times in the past, when it comes to spirituality, there is no such thing as instant gratification. Everything takes time, particularly when we're talking about something that is precious, something that is valuable, something that is exceptional, such as our service of God. One must take or go through a procedure. One step at a time, one will find his way back to God, and one will be able to nurture and build that rapport. The same thing is with regards to the Messiah. The Messiah doesn't appear to the Jewish people in one happenstance, but rather it is something that takes time for us, slowly but surely, as we demonstrate more loyalty, more allegiance to Him, to God, to Torah mitzvot. It is like a tzemach. Tzemach is tzmicha. It grows. Slowly but surely, it evolves and witnesses, or demonstrates rather, the beauty, the fragrance, the fantastic aura of what that redemption will bring. This past month, the month of May, we just completed, the month is marked as the month of Mental Health Awareness Month. And there's something very, very important that I like to point out to people consistently. And that is, when someone is struggling from a mental health problem, they must recognize, or more importantly, they themselves, and more importantly, the family, the familiar relations, the friends, the people who surround that person, should recognize that there is no quick fix to a mental health problem. A person who suffers, it is something that they can overcome, that they can indeed better themselves and heal themselves, but it is absolutely procedural. It takes time. And so I very often like to remind families who are dealing with someone who is struggling from mental health that they too have to seek help. They too need to make sure to take care of themselves in order to be able to care for that person properly. Let us remember that when it comes to ailments and illnesses, lo aleinu, no one should ever know, but there's no such thing as a quick fix. It takes time. It is a procedure. But if we subscribe to that procedure, and if we are consistent and in it for the long haul, we can absolutely impact and make a difference and ultimately witness the healing and the betterment and the better health of that person. We need to embrace this concept individually, personally, within our families, within the confines of mental health and other ailments that we should never know from. And of course, we need to subscribe to this as well nationally with regards to our national redemption, and hopefully be privy to witnessing the coming of the Messiah, as a result, our redemption. This is the Jewish way, the Torah way, and it always was and will remain the Gila way. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you once again for joining us. Please remember to consider subscribing to the page below and send me your comments. I will get back to you. Have a great day.